A lady came to me and said, I don't have any affection towards my husband. I've lost it. I said, you lost it to who? You can't just lose things. Did you used to have affection? Say yes, but now I said, when you lost it to who? No. Do you know something? Nobody marries and feel romantic every time. It's not every time you have a sexual affection. It depends on what you are dealing with. Every movement and all those feelings the marriage, they are all temporary. There are times your husband is just on you. He doesn't let you sleep. There are times too, it's not like that. These are moods. If the thing doesn't continue, it does not mean you should voice it like this. Now hear this. Hear this. Hear this. You don't stay in marriage permanently by feeling. You stay in it by faith. So you see, I cannot relate to her based on feeling alone, because by the nature of my moods and the things I deal with, and that it cannot be based on feeling. That is why God said, husband, love your wife, and you can love by faith. That means it's not a suggestion, it's a command. And God doesn't suggest. Love your wife means that he didn't give conditions to love her. That means that what is faith? You must depend on God to love her. It's an expression of confidence in God. So if God is telling me I should love my wife, then I can. That's what Jesus said, without me you can do nothing. And I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. All things. How many things? All. It means I can marry through Christ who strengthens me. I can raise children through Christ who strengthens me. I can love my wife through Christ who strengthens me. I can satisfy her through Christ who strengthens me. When you take Christ out of the equation, then the humanity and the feeling, the carnality comes inside. So it's based on faith. I have to love. Submit yourself to your husband. You can only do it by faith. If you don't do it by faith, when you make a little money above him, you start disrespecting him. If you become a little famous than him, you start disrespecting him and go contrary to what God has said. Because fame and power is trying to shift you out of the will of God. So God didn't give submit any condition. Children, obey your parents, honor your father and your mother. He didn't say whether it's right or wrong. He didn't say whether it's a drunkard. No. Honor your father, honor your father and your mother. It doesn't matter whether they are Christians or not. Honor them. God didn't give conditions. The kind of men you want to marry, God cannot provide one. It's not possible. No. It's not possible. It's too much. When he was through the door, no, you have to lower your standard. Yeah, step down. Yeah, okay. This is where some of the girls are, and you are saying that step down means that they have to come here or here. No, here. Oh, okay. Some of you met your husband there. No wonder they will tell you to pack your things. Here you park. If you meet him here, nobody will tell you to park, because nobody came with a suitcase. So if you are parking, all of us are parking. This is it. Do you know there are some women here, they've married their certificate? I did my master's degree in Cambridge. Marry a professor from Cambridge. No, don't marry certificate. You need permanent victory. You need victory over pride. Permanent victory over the spirit of pride. You need permanent victory over the spirit of arrogance. Permanent victory over the spirit of haughtiness. If you humble yourself, there will be stability in the house. Do you know statistics shows that we court better than we marry? They say the spirit we used to court, if we even take 50% to marriage, it will be difficult for a lot of marriage to break. When we are chasing girls, the time we have for them, the attention. Can some women faithfully testify that the way their husband was chasing them during courtship, now that attention is not there? As mommy lifted his hand, thank God. Thank God. That was my only fear, but I have by the grace of God. You are afraid of your husband, is there? Yeah. Do you remember I used to talk to you on the phone now till 1 a.m.?
Yes.
That time it was phone booth. Do you know phone booth? That's why you buy phone card, go and put it inside. Roadside unit. Me kasa from 11. One day, mommy boss, hey, that time when we are making calls, people are in a queue. Mommy boss said, "Share, crash away. Move in your co onyanwe." I saw for never had on way. So I knew heavy above 4 neck. So the woman insulted me. I didn't even listen. Odoko, I'm telling you, your call. Hey, one day, Nasa phone booth, and I said, I walked to Hansonic. Because to Hansonic, come say, I said, I walked to Damsuman Johnson. I'm Suman at 11 o'clock. And the sad thing is, my wife has a phone in his house. They call it a landline in the house. That phone, it can only receive, it cannot call.
500 units.
And now, if you also 12, me afraid I know afa. Crying. Today, when your wife calls you, only miss calls. Miss calls. Yeah, we don't. We don't care. Those text messages we don't say.
Yes, sir.
I love you. We don't. Yeah. Recently, I thought about it. I said, no, I have to renew my kissing normal. Oh, yeah. Ask mommy. Yeah. So sometimes I meet her, I just give her a kiss. I pass her. I say, no, I have to renew, those things. And have you seen that I'm trying this time? Yeah. So sometimes I am just going to the bedroom and meet her. I just give her again, and then I give her a kiss and I continue. And I realize that those small things is changing the atmosphere. The Lord told me something. He said, son, you can't hide behind preaching and busy schedules and neglect the weightier matters of the Lord.
Thank you for teaching us.
Yeah, very important. And to some of you, go back to those things.
We are learning.